In America, there is a place called Rainforest Cafe, and it is the most f***ed up place in the world. We had the opportunity to meet one of the biggest podcast advertisers in the world.
Oh my God.
I find this place on Google Maps called Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my Jesus God.
Oh, and by the way, this was in the...
Why does that make it way worse?
I know.
I'm Josie from Brisbane, Australia.
Hey, it's Mitch from Victoria, BC, Canada.
I'm Rebecca from Dallas, Texas, in the United States, and I approve this podcast.
We start today with some advice, and the advice is there are no fingers to be pointed.
Oh.
It's a hypothetical.
Oh.
Hypothetically, if you have a friend with a broken foot, this is some advice for you.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. If your friend with a broken foot has the only way they can get around is with a little scooter, don't ride the scooter for fun and leave it in another room and then fuck off home.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Moving forward, great advice.
Well, you weren't moving anywhere.
I certainly wasn't.
Moving, no.
I was like, should I call a neighbour and get them to roll it back over to me? Hypothetically.
Yeah, I didn't think we were naming names.
Hypothetically.
But the scooter is fun. For a bit when you don't have to use it.
Yeah, see, I think this is I can't really get to enjoy the joys of the scooter hypothetically because I am having to use it genuinely for movement hypothetically.
Yeah, whereas hypothetically, I just thought it was hell fun and left it down the hallway and then fucked off yesterday afternoon after
Ryan's
the show.
like, I've got to go. And I was like, yeah, bye, mate. And then and it was literally like having it in slow motion. I'm like waving out the door like this. And then I went, oh, like it's like I can see it like down the hallway. It's like, okay. But also you can tell that it's hypothetical because Ryan just said if your friend has a broken foot.
Yeah, because I don't have a friend with a broken foot. I've got a best friend with a broken foot.
Oh, is Dave Parsons okay?
I hope so. It's Thursday. Let's do normal or nah.
I just did a thumbs up. I'm sorry. Don't really know why.
You okay, Mud?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Hang on. I just tried to say mate and bud at the same time and said Mud.
You're
you
right,
okay,
Mud? Hey, I appreciate it.
Molly Dunn.
Oh my God. Your sister Molly.
Yeah. Good to hear from you, Mol. It's been a while.
Molly John.
I get nervous when I've ordered a click and collect at the supermarket because every time I back in and they say pop the trunk, I sort of slightly panic. Like, because there might be a dead body or something crazy in the back of my car.
Yeah.
It's like when you see a cop, you do that mini panic and you go, oh no, I think I'm good.
1,000%. Yep.
I know it's silly because I've pretty much never got a body in there.
Pretty much.
Is this fear normal or nah?
Normal. Me, 1,000%.
Yeah.
The big one for me is the when you see like a booze bus or like a roadside drug test or whatever, and I go, oh, did I drink this morning? As someone
Toni has one drink a month.
Yeah, like as someone who very, very, very rarely drinks, I'm like, oh, I drank all that alcohol this morning, or I smoked all that meth last night. And I just fully have a panic. I made a PBF, pre-broken foot. I made a reel of me in the airport being like, what my passport sees every 3 seconds in the airport. And it's like me like unzipping my bag, making sure that it's still in there. That's how I feel all the time with things like that. That micro panic where you go, well, maybe my passport did grow legs and walk away. Or maybe I'm going to open my bag and there's going to be a heap of heroin in there. And I've just forgotten I've left it in there.
Because that can happen.
Because it happens.
Hey, Toni, can you just hold this bag of heroin for a few weeks for me?
Yeah, and
chuck
I
it in
go,
the back pocket.
and I go, fuck, I've brought that bag of heroin with me to the airport.
Shattered.
And it's just the worst place.
It really is. It really is. Fernando has a normal or not.
Hi, Fernando. Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
When I get home, I lay on the ground, pop my legs up on the couch and watch TV upside down backwards. My partner hates when I do it and says it's weird, but I feel like it's the only way to relax.
Change of scenery.
Now, of the two of us, Tone, who do you think is best placed today to give a visual reenactment for those watching at home?
Well, physically, it's not me. But also...
Spiritually?
We have so much
I can do it.
stuff. Okay. All right.
Charles, are you filming with the phone? I just want everyone to see what Fernando thinks is relaxing.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so Ryan is moving Pippa's steps
Don't know how
out
she'll
of the
get
way.
up or down from here.
That's all right. She's happy. Okay, you're on the floor. Watch that camera right behind you.
Oh.
It could be clearance there. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Bum's in the air. Legs akimbo. Okay.
Oh, and then he watches the TV like this.
Do you feel relaxed?
I actually do because my back cracked. Did you hear that, Charles, when I laid down?
No.
Charles said no. You look... I feel like it makes you look like a really interesting person. Like, I'm like, wow.
Well, how do you mean that, though? Because there's different way. That means different things at different times.
No, it does. But I think I'm like, oh my God, like, what an interesting guy who's on the floor.
This might seem weird. This is my normal or not.
Yeah.
You know when you get a massage?
Yeah.
And you like lay on the table and they like, you know, you're under the towel or whatever. And before they've even touched you or done anything, it's almost like just laying flat on the table and taking a deep breath. It's almost like it's started already because there's just that moment of like,
And they also have the smells in there.
Yeah.
You know how they've got like a candle or a bit of aromatherapy or whatever?
I think laying flat on the ground, just maybe it's just gravity in your spine and doing stuff. And obviously the smell here is more of a French bulldog than of a aromatherapy candle. But
Yeah, and that's fair. That will happen.
I
from
think
time to
I
time.
get it.
I think that it looks very intentional. Like you've made a choice. And like, I think that sitting on the couch, you go, well, that's just a default. But laying on the floor, and remember when we I had a normal or nah once about being a floor person?
And I am a floor person.
And I think that this is a really great way that if maybe you aren't already a floor person, but you want to kind of edge into that realm, this is a great way to start. It's a gateway floor.
So if I put my feet up, is that kind of where my face was for that camera that's supposed to be on me?
Yeah.
So if we just do go to our split screen, does it just look like my little tootsies are talking and like to Toni? Toni and Toe.
Oh.
I think I'll do the rest of the show from here.
Okay. What's your next normal or nah? Do you need your iPad?
Yeah, I can't see it from here because I'm
I
actually
can't
on the
reach it
floor
because I
upside
can't
down.
move.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm
Just make it up. Normal or nah on the fly. You've got one in ya. You got one. Come on.
Normal or nah?
Yeah.
Telling your friend you were going to buy them socks yesterday and doing it.
Normal. Nah. Right. Yesterday I said, oh, I need a bunch of new socks because my foot's a bit swollen and whatever. And Ryan goes, oh, you should get some from Uniqlo. Best place to get socks from. And I was like, oh.
That's a true statement.
Should I order them? I was like, oh, I have to order them online. He goes, I'll get them. What colours do you want? And I was like, oh, any colour. Any colour's fine. I just don't want white. And he went, got it. No worries. Say no more. Today, rocks up.
And she's saying more. She's saying more. More is being said.
It's been requested that I say more because there's no more socks.
I'll stop filming because that angle's going to see my butt.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What did I say?
Oh, Pippa's checking on you. She's like, you're on my floor.
Okay, final one is from McGough B. Rayner.
Oh, hang on. Yep.
Pippa, that's not for you.
Oh. Get down. Good girl.
I don't think Pippa gets it.
She doesn't.
She doesn't know that you've got a broken foot.
And I think that she is being a bit protective of me because there's like been people here.
Right.
So I think that she's a bit like, well, I'll sit with my mum and make sure she's okay. Isn't it,
Or
Mama?
is it the other way around? She's getting close to you because she's like, pat me and not these new people.
Yeah, mate. Maybe. Okay, we're safe here. Yep, Gruff McVeigh.
McGuff B. Rayner.
Sorry.
Does anyone else turn up the TV volume when eating kettle chips? I want to hear my show, but the crunching sound of the crisps are so loud.
Can I say, I've never experienced this until the other day. I was eating soy crisps. You know those little like long
The
like
honey soy?
star. No, like the long like star shaped like hard Like, do you know the things
yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was eating those, and they were like chili and lime flavor. They were so yummy, but they are so loud.
You can't hear yourself think.
And it was while I was catching up on the Summer I Turned Pretty, and there's parts of that show that are quite quiet.
Right.
And so I've like cranked the TV up because I'm like hoofing in my mouth, and I thought I could stop eating, or I could keep turning the TV up.
I'm Josie from Brisbane, Australia.
I'm Rebecca from Dallas, Texas.
Hey, it's Mitch from Victoria, BC, Canada, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tubbers over at our Patreon. If you're watching on YouTube, actually, all levels of tiers of Patreon are running across the bottom of the screen. Thank you very much for being part of it. It's really amazing to get to chat to you. Like, I reply to all the DMs in Patreon. I get to chat to people directly. It's really fun. I really love it. So thank you for being part of it. A few of our champions, though. Keely. Thanks, Keely.
Thanks, Keely.
Akayla Morrow. Thanks, Akayla. Audrey Condrat. Katie. Love you, Katie. Bodine Faye. Madison Wheeler. Robin Larson. Love you, Robin. Olivia Valente. Oh, sorry.
Olivia Valente.
Olivia Valente.
Oh my God.
Ruben Mesa. Thanks, Ruben. Kieran Gardner and James Hanton. Thank you very much for being part of it. We fucking love to see it. And Olivia Valente slide into my DMs.
You know, all right.
That's amazing.
I want us, the two of us,
Yeah.
Lil and Charles here, and you listening and watching. Imagine, and Pippa,
And Pippa.
imagine what Olivia Valente has for breakfast on a regular morning.
Okay.
Okay. Are we like locking in our own thoughts?
I know mine. Yeah.
Does it involve tomatoes?
Oh, no. I went opposite to
Would
you.
okay.
Okay. Close your eyes. Imagine Olivia Valente. She's woken up. She's wearing a beautiful nightgown. She takes out of the fridge some rhubarb compote, a little bit of Greek yogurt, and some granola.
No.
That's what I imagined.
I was going to say, no, chia pudding, but with stewed rhubarb and like granola and stuff on
Yep.
top.
1,000%.
She slices her baguette,
Oh.
and instead of putting butter on it, she drizzles some oil.
Nice.
Then a freshly sliced tomato.
Buffalo
on
tomato.
top.
Yeah, yep.
Little like salt and pepper on top of that. Black coffee.
Black coffee. 1,000%.
Olivia Valente.
Yeah. She might even be doing like a little tea. No
Oh, yeah.
caffeine.
Oh, like a little herbal.
What do you reckon, Charles?
I was just going to say Cocoa Pops.
For dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit less sexy than what we were talking about.
But thank you very much to everyone who's in our Patreon, and thank you for listening and watching today. It really means a lot to us. We are here, big showbiz production on Toni's couch today while she's recovering from a broken foot.
Yep.
And a little peek behind the curtain of the Toni and Ryan podcast. For 2 years, we were like a Spotify exclusive.
Yep.
And now we are not anymore. We haven't been for
long
over
time.
a year.
Yeah.
So it's up to people in Patreon. Thank you very much to help keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And also having advertisers on the podcast.
Yep.
So when you were getting medevaced out of America, Lily and I went to this podcast conference in Dallas. And
I was supposed to
Supposed to
be
go.
there, obviously. Yeah. That's why I was in the
And-
situation.
And we had the opportunity to meet one of the biggest podcast advertisers in the world.
Oh my God.
And so
Did they sign on?
these are the people that like sign the big checks to advertise on the big podcast.
I see, yeah.
And we were like, oh, they're at the conference, like, let's catch
Would be
up
so
and
great
say
to meet
hi
you.
and introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
And at the conference, it's like, we're not conference people, but it's a little bit like networky, business
Biz
card,
chat.
shake. Oh, do you want, let's come
Yeah.
have a chat. And it's just a bit...
What did you wear? Like, was it cash and cool, or was
It was cash because it was in Dallas and it was 45,000 degrees.
Of course, yeah.
But I remember before you broke your leg, you were a bit like, is it business attire? Am I like wearing a collar? Like,
Well, I
am
definitely didn't think.
looking smart. Like,
smart, I think,
Yeah.
and kind of like chic.
Yeah.
Not just like t-shirt and shorts, even though because of what's going on outside,
Yeah.
the hellscape,
Yeah.
you kind of want to just be wearing
It's
bike shorts and a t-shirt.
Dallas
but
is actually the Perth of America because it's the driest of heats.
the Perth of America.
It's the driest of heats.
hilarious. Nah, but in Perth though, you got the doctor.
Yeah, the Freo doctor. No doctor in Dallas. It's just fucking hot all day.
Exactly.
So because the environment of the conference was very networky.
And very indoors.
Yeah.
And very like, a bit,
Yeah.
not like stuffy, but you're like,
But I didn't want to have this chat just like in the corridor of the conference.
Yeah.
So I was like, I went on Google Maps and and there's like a cafe down the road.
yeah.
So I'm like, let's get out of the conference center.
Yep.
Get some fresh
Take
air.
a load off.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
then we can have a more of a personal, longer chat. maybe.
Totally, yeah.
So I look on
and have a rhubarb compote with some granola.
Well,
Oh.
I find this place on Google Maps called Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my God. You would get an amazing club sandwich there. That's what that sounds like.
It sounds nice. And rainforest on a hot day when you're in Texas, you're like, oh, at least it sounds cool and calm and
And
refreshing.
like dark and, nice.
Now, most people around the world are probably with me at this point in time going, it does sound nice.
And also cafe. Like, it's probably a regular cafe with one plant in it and they call it you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
what you're picturing, eh?
Yeah, except Americans aren't picturing that because a lot of Americans know what the Rainforest Cafe is.
Oh, it's a chain?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, press play on this video. I've shot this at my table inside the Rainforest Cafe where I've taken the biggest podcast.
Oh, it's locked. Sorry.
We've taken the biggest podcast advertiser
Yeah.
to woo them
Yeah.
and, talk about our beers. And this is the place.
Oh, monkeys. Are they real? Oh, no. Oh, an elephant. Oh, my Jesus God.
We're at a restaurant, by the way. Monkeys swinging from trees. The elephants try to flap you with their ears, like, and there's this huge gorilla that yells at you when you order.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Rainforest Cafe. It turns out everyone in America has been to an 8-year-old birthday party or probably had their birthday party when they were 10 at the Rainforest Cafe.
So have you said to all of these Americans,
I'm taking you out.
we'll take you to the Rainforest Cafe, meet you at the Rainforest Cafe, and they've gone, oh. Like if you said to someone here, like, oh, yeah, we're just... I'm trying to think of a fucking equivalent. There
it's
isn't
not
even
like
one.
Chuck E. Cheese, but it's the
Like-
same category of like where you would go for a kid's birthday party.
There was this place in Perth and it was called Wiggles and Giggles, and it was like a indoor play centre,
Yeah.
and then like you could have your birthday party there, and they had the fairy room and the cars room, and that kind of is giving me
So they came around to the table, the people that work there. One of them was a Tarpa, by the way, who works
Amazing.
there. And we were at it was the Grapevine Mills in Dallas for anyone playing along at home. But it turns out it's really normal at the Rainforest Cafe because you're like in the jungle that everyone like you got to put your paws up. And so the person that works there comes around with a photo and was like, do you guys want a group photo? Everyone like, like give us your paws. So in this picture... a few of them. There's Heather, who's the managing director of Acast Canada.
Oh my
And then
God.
there's some of the biggest podcast spenders in the world. And look at us all with our paws up at Rainforest Cafe in a shopping centre in Grapevine Mills, Dallas.
There's so much happening here. There's just it's just so much happening in this photo.
Can I say who the advertiser is? They won't care.
No,
Do
they'll
we
love
care?
it. It's BetterHelp.
It was BetterHelp.
Yeah.
So see the lady sitting next to me with her paws up. Every person that has a BetterHelp ad on their podcast in the world, she has to approve and sign off. That's her there.
Of course. That is so endearing, I think, that you took them to like a kid's birthday party place. Like,
And I went there and because And Lil was with me. There were a few. Is it fair to say a few were pumped and a few were like, "Why the fuck are we at Rainforest Cafe?" Is that fair?
Yeah, I think so. There was also like much discussion about like what to eat off the menu and what was going to be safe and stuff.
Okay, so this is going to be my question, right? I've got two questions.
Tony sent Ryan to conference on behalf of the biz.
Well, yeah, but no, that's okay. What kind of food did they have? Because the vibe I'm getting is like, you know when you go to the zoo or to the aquarium or something, and there's like the little cafe at the top and they sell like one dry hot dog.
Yeah.
You know, like what kind of food did they have? Was it like an IKEA?
Well, first of all, there's two separate parts of the cafe.
Breakfast and dinner.
No, one is the cafe bit and the other is like the gift shop. And the gift shop is the size of fucking IKEA and has the range of IKEA. Or they just had all these like stuffed animals and plushies and stuff. And like it was all this fun place. But you have to get to the cafe, you have to like walk through all the toys.
Did you get me anything from the gift shop?
Yeah, they're with your socks. And so there's
you didn't think to get me a Memorial Rainforest Cafe toenail clippers or something?
We did look, but it was also the day we were flying out that night and we were like a bit like...
What are we doing here?
Lil and I literally were like, Tony loves merch, but we're packed.
There's
after
so
this, we're
much
going to the
going
airport
on.
and flying home. And we're like, is this really
Fuck, that is
what we
so
need?
funny.
Although I did make a joke because I had little like stuffed kangaroos and I was like, I don't need to buy one because we have these at home.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, didn't get much of a
Yeah, with this food at home.
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Yeah. But the cafe part,
Yeah.
the food was like surprisingly good.
Yeah.
But it's like all the names of the food were just... Because you know most places are sort of, there's the burger and the wings and whatever, but they're all just called like the mischievous monkey munchie bar.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
And then you get a steak and you say, can I get that medium raw? Instead of rare. My second question is Charles. How are you feeling that I took you away from this experience?
Well,
that could have been you, Charles.
You could have been there. You could have gotten the mischievous monkey raw bar.
I have heard of this like before on like I've seen like videos on YouTube of like people going in and it looks sick.
Hilarious.
But also I've just found online that they've got like a gift shop online that ships to Australia and they do socks and they're only 8 AUD.
Oh.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the ingredients for that.
Yeah, you couldn't fucking swing a monkey in a cafe.
But I just want to say that
You represented our business really
when
well.
you go to a conference, you go for the education and you go to learn. And this is what I've learned.
Yeah?
And I'm going to look down the barrel and tell everyone what I've learned.
Okay.
In America, there is a place called Rainforest Cafe, and it is the most fucked up place in the world. And I love it.
I'm really jealous I didn't get to see it. Did it feel a little bit claustrophobic in there because there's like so much going on?
So what happens
and
is...
it's quite dark.
It's really dark.
When
No,
I
it's
watched
really
that
dark.
video, we would have put it on the screen.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
it's dark.
because it feels like a bit close. Yeah, I think that would have given me heart palpitations.
So it's really dark and we're in there, and then everyone... Because everyone else has been there.
Food?
But I think that's part of it.
Oh, it's like when you go to the cinema, and you know how now if you go to not business class, like Lux or whatever,
Yeah.
business class.
Gets medevaced in business class.
Once. Yeah, you know in business class how they
Yeah.
give you the fucking...
Was there I know what you're asking. Was there business class in the Rainforest Cafe? I use my Rainforest points to upgrade.
Do you guys accept Qantas points here? But you know when you go to like Lux or whatever, and now they have like a full fucking food menu.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I actually don't want to slop a burger all over myself in the dark. And
Yeah.
what the film finishes, the lights come up, and I go, oh well, there's all that extra aioli I fucking lost.
It turns out I'm the charcuterie board now.
Yeah,
There's
look
shit
at
all
me.
over me. It was very dark, and then because a lot of them had been like when they were kids, they knew what to expect. So about every, I would say 12 minutes, like lightning strikes and the whole thing rumbles, and that's when the gorilla comes out and the elephant starts flapping its shit. And but they're kind of like, oh, that's the thing. But when you don't know it's coming, it's
shit
fucking
yourself.
terrifying.
Another question.
Yeah.
Were the bathrooms also themed?
Well, as the representative that always checks them multiple times wherever we go.
Yes. That's
They-
why I'm asking my man
They
on the
were a
ground.
little bit lighter in
Yeah.
color, but
Yeah.
they were still like green and like pictures of monkeys on the
but
wallpaper.
they're still like themed.
yeah,
and,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and by the way, this was in the middle of like a Westfield shopping center.
Oh. Why does that make it way worse?
I know. But when you look on Google Maps, it just like has a dot and says, because I typed in like
Cafe.
restaurants near me,
Yeah.
and it goes, oh, that. And I'm like, oh, it's near this
The
center.
Westfield.
So we'll park there.
Yeah.
And then we parked there and then like, so we had to walk past, Suzanne.
Yeah.
And a Just Cuts.
Yeah.
Don't mind the Just Cuts. We're just on the way to the Rainforest Cafe.
Cafe, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get a massage after that
Yeah.
and then do our grocery shopping.
Yep, and if you'd like, 10% off at Better Health, just go to betterhealth.com/staff.
.com.
Because they were very impressed.
Yeah, well, and they love the Rainforest Cafe. Hey, you've done a really good job there.
Thank you. Thank you
I
very
don't know
much.
if My You Love to See It can compare
Yeah.
with that. But Erin has sent this through on Patreon. And Erin has started the fucking blog. Erin says, I've been doing a bit of freelance writing on the side for a few years and finally decided to officially open my own copywriting and content writing business.
Fuck yeah.
Isn't that awesome? The fun twist is that my niche is working with NSFW, so not safe for work,
Yep.
adult and spicy brands and businesses and content creators. I think this is where Toni would say hot.
She
Hot. I work with OnlyFans creators, adult toy businesses, sexual health startups, and more to write their websites, blog content, like all their social media stuff, and like create their websites. So Erin has said, if you want to visit the website, you don't have to, but I'd be thrilled if you did. And this name is amazing. AfterDarkCopy.com. Isn't that a great fucking name?
Especially like, it's the niche within the niche. And it's like, this is what I do. I do After Dark Coffee.
Yeah.
And it says what it means without being too like,
In your face?
Yeah.
I just love it.
I would have gone with like cockandballswords.com.
Yeah, or like cock tent writing or...
But you know what?
Yeah.
That's why she's the copywriter and I'm not.
Yeah, especially for OF and sexual health businesses.
Yeah.
I just really love that. And you kind of don't realise that would be a niche, but I love that there's a space for that.
And some of those clients would be able to pay for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Erin, good on you, dude.
Good on
That's
Erin.
fucking
That's huge.
awesome. Yeah, and if you want any copy written, do you reckon Erin could help Charles with his Tinder? We get a bit of after dark copy.
Charles, we'll pay for it, but Erin can completely write your Tinder and Hinge bios.
Yeah, I feel like because like Tinder, it's like you don't write a lot, but Hinge, like there's a
Yeah.
bit. So yeah,
That
Okay.
that would be fun. So, Erin, if you're listening, or we could go to the website
Yep.
and put in a submit a form or
Yeah,
something.
we'll go to afterdarkcopy.com.
But
Client,
isn't that
Charles.
cool? So
Client goals,
Yeah.
getting laid.
getting fucked. But I just love that. Congratulations on starting the fucking blog.
That's
And
huge.
how cool.
Cool. I love to see it.
Cool.
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 It is cool. I don't have the words because I'm not Erin.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm really sorry, but I think it's Gary Sinise. This is his second name. I don't know how to pronounce his second name.
Don't really know how to pronounce his name. Gary?
Gary Sinise. This is the actor. You know
Hi,
that
Gary.
guy?
No.
He plays Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Hey, I've got a lot of time coming up. Maybe I can watch it. He talks about running a lot, though. I don't know if I can take that on at the moment.
He's been in a lot of things, but in Forrest Gump, he's in the war with Forrest Gump.
Oh, does he go to war? Oh, is it a war film?
No. It has a war part in
Allow
it.
me
but
to take that on. Hang on.
he goes to war in
Just
a part
just
of
a
it.
briff bit of war.
That you have to watch the movie.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Nah, I get
it's
it.
a brief bit of lots of things.
Oh.
Yeah. You actually really like it.
Would I?
Yeah.
Do you know what's after this?
I've got some socks to get. But after
Imagine if we got like a heap of lunch and watched Forrest Gump. That would actually
I'd
be
actually
so
love that.
fun.
Anyway, so in the movie he plays Lieutenant Dan.
Love it.
Am I allowed to spoil Forrest Gump? It's been enough.
It came out in like fucking 1803.
Lieutenant Dan loses some limbs in the war, but it survives. And so he didn't really know much about the veteran society, the world of people that have been to war and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they invited him. They said, you've played a soldier. Would you like to come to the soldiers convention and meet some people that...
Like in real life. Yep.
And he kind of was like, I'd love to, but I can't be the guest of honor. You guys actually went to war. I was in a movie. But he
a brief bit of war in a movie.
Yeah, but he really lot of respect, there's this whole part of the American culture that he didn't know anything about. So now every year he takes 1,000 children who've lost their parents in the war and takes them to Disneyland, and that's him
takes them to the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
No, so that is amazing.
That's him there. He's booked out a whole flight of they're all children that their parents are away or they're no longer with us, unfortunately. But he's like, well, every year I'm taking you all to Disneyland and doing a really good thing. And I think he's been doing this for a while. But I read the comments on Reddit and they're like, he never really tells it. He just does it. It's not like a big fucking
thing.
PR event for him. And he's been doing it for ages and everyone in the comments like, yeah, he met my niece. He's a fucking legend. Nice guy.
That's so amazing.
So I respect that so much. Not enough to learn how to pronounce your last name.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty funny when you say, I don't really know how to pronounce his name. It's Dan. It's pretty funny. Poor Gary.
But Gary is my love to see.
That's really amazing.
Yeah, what a legend.
Oh, love to see that.
Yeah, so Gary and afterdarkpoppy.com.
Hey, and that's just the extremities that we can swing from. Much like monkeys in a rainforest.
So true.
AfterDarkCoffee.com looks like a sick website as well.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go to it after this.
Okay,
Rub
now,
one out.
After this beautiful, wholesome moment, let me tell you the topic we're doing on Monday.
Oh, because it's the weekend. Yes.
The topic is, and submit your stories, when did you first fart in front of your partner? Oh. And you're going to decide if it's funny or real romantic. Maybe not romantic, but real wholesome.
Sweet. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. So that's on Monday. Tomorrow we've got a reaction
you.
video on YouTube and I love you very much.
Love you so much. See you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.